So the next kind of category of pain points that's coming up a lot is sort of AEO or GEO or SEO, this kind of space basically. So that is a lot of customers wanting to generate a lot more content, particularly like editorial content for their products. So like FAQs, buying guides as examples. So the next example I'm going to show is around that. I'll kick this off, and I also want to talk through a few features here. So I'll just do the same kind of product information I just did. So what this flow is going to be using is a similar research agent, but researching for frequently asked questions, kind of content around those products. There's a different prompt in the research agent. Rather than asking for attributes, it's asking what are the common questions people ask about this type of product. And then we've got an FAQ generator custom template. Now a custom template is basically a prompt that is managed and templated. There's basically a single prompt to do one thing, and custom templates are really around generating content. We also have agents, which are more autonomous and able to do kind of more like workflows and use tools and use the kind of JSON schema. Custom templates are really focused on generating content and making sure that's repeatable and that you can test that content generation. So in this case, it's generating FAQ content. So we've defined certain inputs to that content and defined the structure of what an FAQ targeted for kind of this AEO use case is, what I call it GEO this time, is meant to look like. So that flows using this particular template. So I've now got my human review come up for the FAQ. And that looks like this. And with this particular flow, once I approve the review, it will jump back in. If I jump back into the run, you can see that the flow is connected to Amplience dynamic content. So this will actually create that FAQ that you've just seen inside dynamic content. We have a folder in dynamic content where they should be appearing. And yeah, I think that's this one here. So this shows kind of end-to-end with the CMS how you could quickly create that kind of FAQ content.